What is self esteem really? Is it confidence? Is it being successful? Or is it loving yourself? Because if that were to be true, why do so many successful, beautiful, and intelligent people still feel like they're not enough? Recently, I started doing something that honestly felt really uncomfortable at first. I started doing something called mirror work. Every day, I stood in front of the mirror and said kind things like, I love you, Akshita. I'll take care of you, Akshita, and I'm proud of you, Akshita. And affirmations like, I'm enough, I'm confident, I'm valuable. And let me tell you, it is really hard, especially in the beginning. It felt awkward and almost fake, and still it's not easy, but I do it every day, anyways. But that discomfort made me realize something. Self esteem is not built automatically, it is built intentionally. So, today, let's understand the psychology behind self esteem. And like always, I'll give you practical tools that actually work. So, what is actually self esteem? Self esteem is your overall sense of your personal worth. It's the answer to an internal question: am I valuable the way I am? Psychologist Morris Rosenberg described it as a global evaluation of the self, not based on success or failure, but your overall attitude towards yourself. Self esteem is not your salary, your job, your relationship status, or your academic rank, and it's also not your physical appearance. It's about how you feel about yourself even when those things are not in place and when no one is praising you. For example, you fail in an exam you have been preparing for long. Your low self esteem says, I am a failure. But truly, unless you're dead, every failure is psychological. Your confidence says that this doesn't define the person I am. New opportunities will show me maybe this was not meant for me, or maybe I need to put in more work. It is human to grieve about that exam or whatever the situation is that didn't work out for you. But that failure will not define you as a person, because I always say it, either you win or you learn. What was in it that you had to learn from it? Do you see the difference in this? By the way, I forgot to introduce myself. Welcome to Wiser with Akshita. I am your host, Akshita. I'm currently pursuing my master's in clinical psychology, and I make YouTube videos related to self growth, healing, and anything that excites me. Now, we'll be talking about a psychology topic called Maslow's Hierarchy of Needs by Abraham Maslow. This will help us understand our self esteem better. Maslow proposed that there are five needs of a human being arranged in a pyramid. Number one, which is the most basic need, is our physiological needs, like our need for water, food, shelter, and sex. Basically, our basic survival that everyone needs. Number two is our safety needs, like security, protection, safety, and our financial security. Number three up the pyramid is love and belongingness. Things like friendships, relationships, children, our parents, intimacy, connection. This is where attachment forms. And then comes our esteem needs. And this is our focus for today. And then comes the self actualization needs, which is about transcendence, finding your purpose, living a meaningful life. Anyways, coming back to our esteem needs. Master divided esteem into two parts: external esteem needs and internal esteem needs. Our external esteem needs include recognition, status, respect from others, achievements, whereas our internal esteem needs reflect self respect, confidence, independence, and self acceptance. But here's the problem with our modern society. Most of the people try to fulfill their esteem needs only externally. For example, you post something on social media and you wait for the likes. You feel good in the short run, waiting for the likes when someone likes your post. It's a dopamine hit for you. But what if nobody responds to that post? Your mood drops. That means your esteem is externally regulated. But healthy self esteem happens when internal self esteem is strong. When you respect yourself even when no one is clapping for you. When you believe in yourself even when no one does. Now let's develop how low self esteem is developed. Self esteem is shaped early. If you got conditional love in your childhood, if you had to constantly hear from your caregivers that I am proud of you only when you score high, I will feed you only when you complete that homework, your body learns that my worth is equals to my performance. That creates achievement self esteem, that I am only enough when I do enough, and that enough is never enough for them. As adults, we overwork ourselves, we burn out, we feel empty even after success. We don't give ourselves enough credit because our self esteem is based on the result and not our efforts and not our actions and not about just simply showing for ourselves. Another example is comparison culture. If you grew up constantly being compared to your cousins, siblings, classmates, other people, your brain learns I am always behind. No matter what I do, how much I do, I will always be the loser. I will never be chosen. That kind of rhymed, but you're not a loser. And the only way to be chose the word. The only way to be chosen is by choosing yourself. Anyways, your brain learns I'm always behind even when you're doing well. Example 3, rejection and bullying. If someone body shamed you even once, your brain may replay that memory over and over for years, and it can be stuck in your body as trauma. If it still affects you, doesn't matter how minor it might be for other people, it is trauma for you. You start because you start seeing yourself through that criticism, that if someone told you, oh, you are not this enough, you're not, maybe you're not thin enough, you're not that enough. I was told I was fat, I was like my color was not good, and I don't know, like so many things. And people my age, especially women around me, they have went through so many people making unsolicited jokes or like trying to help them with their flaws even when no one asked them. This is the reality of the society we are living in. The event passes, but the belief stays. Now, I would like to talk a little bit more about my mirror work journey. As I said, I started doing mirror work recently, telling myself that I love you, Akshita, I'm proud of you, Akshita. Even when I say these things in the mirror, they don't fully feel like the truth. It almost feels like I'm faking, almost feels like a chore. But I can say one thing, that how hard it was on the first day, it is not as hard it is now, since I've been doing this for a few weeks now. And I'll continue to do this until it feels so natural, because I'm still in the journey of my inner work and healing. No one is perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm still learning these things. It is important to tell yourself these things, that I'm enough, I'm growing, I am perfect the way I am. I love myself. Even saying that, it is small, but it is profound. Initially, it was really uncomfortable. My brain resisted, I didn't fully believe it. And that is normal, because you spent years and years criticizing yourself. That little voice in your head, it is given by the society you were surrounded with. Because if you were always told good things about yourself, then you would believe them, right? But how does this thought even come across your mind that maybe I am not as like my body is not the way it was supposed to be. Why? Because someone told you that. Even if no one told you that face to face, maybe you saw it in advertisement. The In my childhood there used to be this advertisement, and this, I think it is still there, that apply a cream and you'll be fair, because that is the beauty standard. I thought myself that if I somehow fulfill that beauty standard, then I'll be perceived as good enough. But it is never ever good enough, no matter how much you do. Even if you lay down backwards, let people step on you, they would still feel like you're not flat enough to walk on, and they'll still take you for granted. Anyways, because you have been criticizing yourself for so long, your nervous system is not used to that kindness. But repetition rewires your brain. Your self esteem grows when your mind repeatedly experience acceptance. It's like building a new neural pathway, and slowly but surely you start believing in it. Ladies and gentlemen, practical tools to actually build your self esteem. Number one, separate your mistakes from your identity. Instead of saying, I'm bad at this, oh, I'm just bad at math, oh, I just suck at technology, oh, I'm just not good with colors. Say, I'm learning this. Maybe this is not for me. Maybe I don't like this. But simply stating that I'm bad at math, that won't take you anywhere. That is just learned helplessness. Identity based thinking destroys your self esteem. Growth based thinking builds upon it. Don't take your mistakes personally, they are not you. Okay? Got it? Number two, keep your promises to yourself. If you say you'll wake up at 7, wake up at 7. If you said you'll read 5 pages today, read those 5 pages today. Every kept promise builds self trust, and self trust is the foundation to self esteem. Imagine you had a friend and you decide to meet by 1 p.m. tomorrow. And when you talk to that friend, they simply say, "Oh, they're meeting another friend at that time. So bye bye. We'll meet in the evening." R- they don't respect your time or you. Would you want to hang out with them? Hopefully no. When people around you don't keep their promise, you start to lose trust in them, and same goes with yourself as well. So start keeping your promises. Number 3, reduce comparison triggers. Order your social media. Pick a time where you'll go through all the followings you have. Are they the people who you feel aligned with? Do they make you feel inspired or worse about yourself? Who makes you feel inadequate? Curate your environment. Many times we cannot choose who we stay around in our work life or school life, but we can certainly choose the people we surround ourselves with in our digital life. And even outside your digital life, if there is someone who doesn't make you feel good about yourself, if you can, distance yourself from that person. Number 4, build competence in one area in life. Self esteem grows when you see yourself growing in your life. Choose one skill, master it slowly. Evidence builds belief. If you feel like you're not good at anything, then consciously pick one thing and start learning about it, researching about it, build skills around it, and make yourself believe that I'm good at this thing. Because imposter syndrome can show up. You may always feel like you're not enough no matter how much you do, but sometimes it is not even about how much you have done, but about how much you believe in yourself. Because when you look back at life, you have solved so many problems, you have went through so much, still you're here trying to learn become a better version of yourself. That tells something about you. Number five is practice self compassion. If you fail, ask yourself this question: if my best friend, or if my partner, or if my younger sister or brother did the same mistake, would I still be this harsh on them? Would I blame them? Would I punish them? What would I tell them? Many times we forget that we are human beings. We think that we must never make mistakes, we must be perfect. And that is often not true, right? Because no one can be perfect. The empathy that you show for other people, the compassion that you show to other people, you deserve it for yourself. You deserve the love that you give out to other people. Start giving some of it to yourself. I dare you. Start giving love to yourself a little bit. Start with a little bit, then start increasing it. I dare you to love yourself. Let me tell you, you are not behind. You are not lacking. Electricity just went out. Thank you for this little lamp that my friend gifted to me. I'm grateful for that. Okay, I think we should still film. Okay, I will still finish this recording because I believe it still looks good thanks to the light that my friend gifted me. You are not behind. You are not lacking. You, my dear, are becoming. Self esteem is not loud, it is quiet certainty. It is the ability to sit alone as a whole. The light went out, I could have stopped, and that would be okay as well. But if in that situation I blame myself for choosing a wrong time or whatever, that wouldn't help me. Blaming myself for external circumstances would never help you. You only need to be composed in yourself to believe that you would keep going, and you, my dear, are enough. And if you don't feel that yet, it's okay. It doesn't mean that you cannot build it, right? Because self esteem is not a personality trait, it is a skill that you build, and skills can be learned. If you struggle with self esteem, start small. Look in the mirror today itself. Light is there. Tell yourself, I love myself. I love you, and say your name. And start small. It is not going to be easy, but it is something you can do. And this will give you the light. Inside you is a light that is waiting to be seen. So say one kind thing about yourself today, looking at the mirror. Even if it feels awkward, growth always feels uncomfortable in the beginning. But you can do it. I love you. Take care of yourself and the people around you. Outro, outro. Bye bye.